Alright, check in. Let's make sure Stardew Valley's there. There it is. Alright, now we can actually begin. Hello, my beautiful starlings. Mark Maker here, and welcome back to another Stardew Sunday, where, if you're new to this sort of thing, I play Stardew Valley every first Sunday of the month. So, I am very excited for this. I think this is going to be our last week in summer for Stardew Valley, which means we're going to be going into autumn pretty soon, and I'm just excited to be able to play this and be able to interact with you all. So, allow me to switch over to the game. We don't need a new file. Let's go into this one as soon as it loads. Because of the amount of mods that I have, it kind of takes a while for Stardew Valley to load my stuff. Anyway, Sunday Farm, let's go. And again, if you have any questions you want to ask me throughout the stream, please feel free to ask them as long as you have read the rules in the description and those questions do not violate those rules. Alright, since I had to re-implement a lot of, mods, I'm gonna have to go through some of them again. So spring 2nd is what I'm deciding my birthday is. I would like prismatic shards. And that should do for that. Yes. It seems like you're starting to get close with some of the townspeople. If you want to show someone that you're romantically interested, you've got to give them one of my beautiful flower bouquets. I'm selling them now for a very fair price. If you want to start a family someday, this is the first step. Yes, I can finally ask Shane to be my boyfriend. I wanted to remind you that today is Dwarf's birthday. He just sits in the mines all day and night, doesn't he? He sure is an odd one. I can't access the dwarf right now because my pickaxe is shit. Most towns have a seasonal calendar in front of the general store. It's a good idea to check on that now and then, blah blah blah, living off the land. I already know all of this. The trees appear to be coming along nicely. Wonder if I'll have enough for... Oh, do I have enough for 4 more? 2, 3... Ah, just 1 shy. Favorite flavor of food is kind of ambiguous, I guess. Like, I guess I'm just a little curious as to why you wouldn't just ask for what my favorite food is, but... I mean, I guess I like sweet stuff the most. It largely depends on my mood, to be honest. Oh, where am I putting the corn? Why does the community center say that I need corn? I thought I already donated corn. Oh, I need it in the autumn crops. Oh. Oh well, I guess I'll just put my corn over here. Whoop. And it looks to me like I need to visit the blacksmith and the museum keeper. I just read someone asking me what my favorite color is, and I'm not trying to offend you. I'm genuinely not, but I feel like that's kind of an easy question to figure out. Oh, Shane, I'm gonna give you a bouquet of flowers later, but I have to go do some other things first. Bye. I have actually never gotten a nosebleed before. I've had moments where my nose has, like, bled a little bit because I picked at it a little too much. But, like, that was when I was young and the weather was dry and it didn't turn into, like, a full-on nosebleed. It was just, like, a few little tiny bits of blood. There's never been a moment where I was just sitting there. Huh. Well, this doesn't seem to be good. I thought I had updated Stardew Valley Expanded. Well, I'll play through this first day, and then maybe close out of it and see what I can do about Stardew Valley Expanded, because it's supposed to be working. Maybe I forgot to do something. Maybe I was just so focused on, like, getting everything in that I didn't bother to make sure it was working first. Slight technical difficulty, but nothing game-breaking, I don't think. It is really hard to get me so angry that I want to scream my head off. That hardly ever happens. The closest thing to that you tend to see is, you know, me in the stupid comments videos, which, by the way, I recently recorded, the 4th reading stupid comments video, and that should be coming sometime pretty soon, and I'm also working on an animation meme right now that I hope to have out by Valentine's Day. Wait, seriously? You want with me? Yes, please. I promise you, Shane is not Shane Dawson. Shane is based on a real-life person named Shane that the creator of Stardew Valley knows. I actually follow that Shane on my twitter.com. He's been posting pictures of him hugging his pet chicken Goldie every single day, from what I can tell. Real-life Shane is just as obsessed with chickens as video game Shane is. Yeah, I think I've mentioned, like, on stream before how I was like, oh, if Shane ever saw one of my videos, I hope that he would know that I hope he's doing okay and all that sort of thing. I just didn't, like, when I posted that clip on Twitter, I didn't at him directly because I got nervous. Thank you, Windows, for that announcement on my fucking stream. Get out of here. What did I think of Woody's return? I was very happy about that. I think the happiest thing about it for me personally is that, you know, Sock is happy with him again. Nothing else mattered to me as much as the fact that, you know, Sock isn't bothered by Witty anymore. Because, like, I can't imagine being so upset by my own creation's presence in the world that I would just, like, shut him down entirely and never use him again and just be mentally scarred like that for the rest of my life. I was so worried about Sock about that. And to know that she's, like, cool with him again is one of the best things ever to me. It's like hard to describe, but at the same time I feel like it's easy to understand. Oh, I'm all full of wood. Do I have room for extra wood in here? I do. And I'll just go to the blacksmith again tomorrow, because it's too late in the day for him now. Alright, I guess I'll just go ahead and go to sleep. And I'll just temporarily close out of the game after I wake up out of this, so I can make sure that Stardew Valley Expanded is working, because it's being a bit temperamental, but it should be fine. In the meantime, I should be able to put on a little bit of music for y'all to keep you entertained. There we go. Stardew Valley Expanded is in there. Is there anything I have to do to get it to work? Did you guys hear about Friday Night Funkin' Entity? I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I've just seen people talking about it. The voices I can manage are, you know, PERCY, I can do Witty, and depending on, like, the vocal effects, I can also be different characters. It's kind of hard to explain, I suppose, but, like, I think one of these is, like, Metaton. I just can't remember which one. Like, I would need the right voice effect in order to be able to pull off a Metaton, and I can't remember which it is. Let me listen to myself here real quick. Is this? I think this is the one. Yeah. This is the voice effect I would use in order to, like, voice Metaton, and then I would just put on, like, a sultry sort of a ooh. I'm gonna turn off the ability to see Stardew Valley in the stream, just to test and make sure that Stardew Valley Expanded is, like, running properly. Yeah, as much as I'd love to do Glitch Trap right now, Ruby's not here, and it's not as fun without him being all like, no! Okay, I saw some red text in there. You can't fool me. Okay. Stop scrolling, Smappy. Let me see that red text that you're trying to hide from me. Red text in the Stardew Valley mod API means that something isn't working, and so the fact that it keeps, like, scrolling past me so quickly to the point where I almost can't see it, that's where I go, oh, I guess it must be working because I don't pay attention. But now I caught it red-handed. I found a mushroom biome in Minecraft once, and it was actually, like, not a mushroom island. It was just connected to some land. So I, like, made a house near there, found some cows, set up a lightning bolt so I could get some brown mushrooms. Okay. Am I gonna have to get stuff out of the recycle bin? I think I might have to. The Earth is millions of years old, and we just happen to exist at the same time as Mark Maker on this planet of life and death and love and birth. That's sweet. Thank you so much. Also, yes, I did do espresso literally solely to get back at you for teasing Ruby with glitch trap so much, because you were like, at least you can't voice any character that I simp for, and then I was like, wanna bet? I wonder if I can just get the old version of Stardew Valley expanded in there too. Gonna need the one from here. Put that over there. What else was there? Alright, let me test this out. Literally the first and only time I've ever done espresso cookie in a private call with you was solely because of that. Don't pull all this, when did I do that thing, because you literally did that the first time I did espresso cookie. That is the whole reason I did espresso cookie. Alright, is there anything I'm missing? Okay, yeah, now instead of there being red text, it's just purple text that says, you can update these mods, you know, but like, I updated them, and it did not go well. So, let me see how this is working. Sorry again for the technical difficulties, but at least they're not as bad as last time. Alright, let's turn off the lo-fi. Turn on the desktop audio again, go over to Stardew Valley. You were like egging on Ruby and you were like trying to get glitch trap into the call just to mess with Ruby, and you were like laughing at Ruby as he was reacting to glitch trap, which, fair, we all do that, but then you threw in the whole, at least you can't voice anyone that I simp for, and then I was like, I bet. Yeah, you were the one who was like, I wonder where Glitch Trap is, and Ruby started going, no, like he usually does. I did my Glitch Trap thing. He kept freaking out. You were, like, laughing your ass off, and you know, you brought up a whole, like, you can't voice anyone I simp for thing, and I was like, nah, I'm not having this. Alright, it looks like everything's working again. I've got the API working. Stardew Valley Expanded seems to be working because this is an expanded character's birthday. So at least there's that. Oh, I can harvest the melons. And water for you. Exactly. And look where that landed you. Oh, that's where my corn is. That in there. I should get a pepper to give Shane. Is it in this? I cannot wait until I'm able to get a freaking fridge for my house. Face it, 8, you have been beaten at your own game. Where is he? Where is my boyfriend? I have Pepper. Should be able to check on the map where he is actually. I think I'm catching up to him. Yes, there he is. I think I'm starting to get it together. Not there just yet, but I'm actually starting to believe that I can get there someday. Aww. So how are things going on the farm? You doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Why did Game Freak make a flying and psychic type Pokemon? Because flying and psychic types are the best. Literally, those are two of my favorite types. Psychic being my top favorite type, to no one's surprise, I'm sure. Get some more of these trees out the way. Are you planning to take out all the trees eventually? Yes, I like to have a nice flat area to work with on my farm. That way I can put anything anywhere I want, as far as like buildings and stuff goes. Ooh. Oh, by the way, speaking of Cookie Run and stuff like that, I have been able to start, engaging with one of the voice actors. I don't know if y'all knew this, but, like, well, you probably knew this if you're in my Discord server, but, I was able recently to be in a voice call on stream and play Mario Kart 8 with Sean Chiplock, who is the voice of Purple Yam Cookie and Rivali from Breath of the Wild, the Great Deku Tree. And it's just been a real honor and a great pleasure to be able to, like, get to know him on these streams and, like, support him. And not to mention, he is one of the sweetest people in the world. Like, I sent him a message on stream once where I was like, being able to hear how high-pitched your voice can get, Sean, makes me feel better about my voice sometimes, like, as a trans man. And he was like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but the gist of what he said was that I shouldn't worry too much about my voice and how, like, deep it is or how high-pitched it is, because for him, he wouldn't have been able to land some of his roles if it weren't for the fact that he could reach that upper area. And that it doesn't make anyone any less of a man or less of a person to have a high-pitched voice. And on top of that, I was watching his Shining Pearl Nuzlocke stream last night, and he caught Palkia. He didn't use a Master Ball. He decided to, like, do it the old-fashioned way, and he caught the Palkia, and he immediately named it Trans Rights. Without missing a beat, he just named it Trans Rights. He is very much pro-trans, and he also, like, cracks jokes against, like, NFTs and the people who use them and stuff. And he's just an overall delight to watch and be around. I would recommend following him on Twitch, if you have not already. Or if not following him on Twitch, at least give him a follow on Twitter. I think his Twitter is @SonicMega, and his icon is Rivali from Breath of the Wild, so he should not be too hard to find. I should keep these mushrooms. Yeah, he voices Taka, and I don't know how to pronounce that other one, so I'm just gonna say, like, D-Look. And actually, just the other day, he was having a stream where he was signing prints live on stream. Like, you could order art prints of the various characters that he voices, and he was talking about, like, the experience of voicing D-Look and, like, how silly he would be under different circumstances. Like, the chat would be like, oh, what if this happened? What if blah 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 happened? And he would describe what D-Look would probably do, and I was just totally lost in it because I don't know D-Look or what he's from, but I was just having such a good time watching him engage with his audience. And, like, it was kind of funny because he was all, oh yeah, please buy these prints. We are so close to being able to pay off our house, and it would mean a lot to me if you could, like, buy a lot of these prints so we're able to pay off our house. And people just kept buying more and more prints, and it wasn't long before he was going like, guys, stop buying prints, I'm gonna get carpal tunnel. And it's just like, the speed at which he flipped the switch was incredibly hilarious. Oh, it's Willie's birthday. I don't think I have anything that Willie would like. sea cucumber, sturgeon, pumpkin, octopus, mead, iridium, diamond, catfish. Yeah, I got none of this. I'm gonna have to skip out on most of the people's birthdays in the first year just because I don't have anything they would like. Peppa! Tomate. Hops. Ooh, I leveled up. Yeah, Sean Chiplock has a very wide range of voices that he does. I'll probably keep those poppies. And I can sell everything else except for that silver star pepper, which I'm going to give to Shane for extra love points. In the meantime, sell all those. Oh, also, another thing I forgot about Sean Chiplock. During the Mario Kart 8 stream, after a while, I started getting carpal tunnel in my left hand, so I had to leave, and I couldn't play anymore, but I could still, like, watch the stream. And, like, as I was watching, funny things kept coming up, so I decided to just draw some of the things that happened on the stream. And I did that in just, like, Microsoft Paint because I just wanted them to be doodles, didn't want to put too much effort into them. And I posted those doodles on Twitter, and he retweeted them, and apparently those were the first stream doodles that anyone has ever done for him. So now I'm like, okay, I am definitely going to tune into more of his streams and do a lot more stream doodles, because seeing him so happy makes me happy. Fuck you, Jeffrey Bezos. Nobody wants your coupons. There's the boy. Peppa! Aw, come on. I guess the bouquet counts as a gift. I'll just put it there for safekeeping so I can give it to him later. How would I react if I bumped into Sean Chiplock? I would be incredibly happy. I would be, like, trying to contain myself, because, like, you know, like, left brain part of me is like, okay, you have to remain neutral here. Sean Chiplock is just a person like any other. You don't need to freak out. No need to put him on a pedestal or anything. Just treat him the way any other person would be treated. And then right brain is all like, oh my god, it's the voice actor for Rivali. Rivali's my husband. I must lose control now. Time to shut down every single function we have. But I would... Probably what I would do, I would, like, hand him a business card, be like, please look at my art. I would appreciate if you could, like, look at my art, and, like, if you like it, maybe give it a boost. And I would also be like, can I also get, like, a selfie with you? And I also have a thing on my phone where you can draw over photos, so if you want, you can, like, autograph the selfie as soon as we take it, which is actually something I've done before with, Josh Scorcher, aka the Fiery Joker, if you're familiar with the analysis side of the MLP community. That was a fun day. That was a fun convention to go to. I've been seeing clips from one anime on TikTok that I want to check out soon. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's about, like, a tiny little gray kitten who moves into a new house with its family, and it's just curious about the world. It gets to explore, and it's just adorable. I want to watch more of that anime. I like shows that aren't too, like, high stress or anything. I'm not one much for, like, horror or action or anything. I like slice of life and cute. And I guess, like, as far as action does go, like, as long as it's cute and not too brutal or anything, I suppose I could do it. Like, stuff like Sailor Moon or Tokyo Mew Mew. I could probably do stuff like that. That is handy. Telling me what thing it needs to go into, that is very handy. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can forage anything on the beach. Can tools break in this game? No, tools cannot break in this game. You start off with very weak tools, which take a lot of time to get things done, but you can upgrade them, and they become stronger so that they take less energy and less time to get things done. Some nice shells and coral. Just stuff to sell. Oh, also, fun fact, as a child, my first introduction to Tokyo Mew Mew was, Tokyo Mew Mew a la mode, which introduces the character, that turns into, like, a white rabbit-cat hybrid, and she was, and still is to this day, my favorite Mew Mew, and I was so upset when I learned that there was an anime for Tokyo Mew Mew, and it does not have her in it. I want justice for my girl. I had to draw her sometime, actually. Have I watched Kingdom of Gems? No, and it sounds familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Yes. Watering can proficiency, hoe proficiency. I can craft a hardwood fence, a cheese press, and a quality sprinkler. Yes! Thank you. Yeah, I have the book on my bookshelf, like, right next to me. Let me crack it open for a second so I can remember what her name is. Should be somewhere early on in the book. Barry! Her name is Barry. I want justice for my girl Barry. Hashtag justice for Barry. Yeah, now that I know a tad bit more Japanese, I find it kind of funny how, like, her last name is Shirayuki, and if I'm correct, Shirayuki just means white snow. Yeah, it's berry as in, like, you know, strawberry. Not Barry as in the guy who used to edit for the Game Grumps, because Barry with an A is masculine and Barry with an E is more feminine. Although, anyone can have any name they choose. If a guy wants to be named Barry with an E, he can go for it. If a girl wants to be named Barry with an A, by all means. Pet the cat. Water the cat. Precure, that's another anime I want to watch. I've seen clips from it on TikTok that look really good. Looks like I need to deliver a pepper to George. Yeah, Ichigo is just strawberry. I should really get back to Duolingo sometime. I, like, learned, I think, 100 words of Japanese, but then, like, my attention span just went, and I stopped. But I do want to learn more Japanese, so I ought to give it another go at some point. It's kind of hard learning it alone, though. I wish I had, like, someone to learn it with. Like, as much as I don't miss being in school at all, like, from how stressful it was, I do kind of miss just being able to be amongst others who are learning the same things as me, because being with others to learn something makes learning easier, in my opinion. Also, I know I said that I don't like action shows, but I do think I have to make one exception for it. I have a soft spot for the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I grew up with it. It's a nostalgia thing. I know it's not to everyone's taste. It's corny. But I just enjoy it so much. It gives me so much happiness. And I've actually, like, in my mind come up with a bunch of my own, like, Power Rangers OCs. Like, a full team's worth of Power Rangers OCs that are, like, all different colors, all different animals. I still want to iron some things out about them and, like, potentially draw them at some point. But I'm a little nervous, too, because, like, not a lot of people I know are into Power Rangers, and I worry that they would just look at this and be like, Mark, what is this? This is stupid. You're a nerd. Although I know that's very likely that that would not happen, but still, the fear is there. Have you ever watched the Pokemon movie? Did I? I must have watched it like 1,000,000 times on VHS when I was a kid. That whole movie is the reason why Mewtwo is one of my favorite legendaries. But yeah, Power Rangers. As a kid, me and my brother had a Sega Genesis, and we would sometimes play some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers games on that system. We had a game that was based on the show, and a game that was based on the movie. And yes, there was a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. If you haven't seen it, you should, solely because it's like a time capsule of the 90s, and it's like cheesy, but it's enjoyable. The guy who plays the bad guy just revels in his role so much, it's an absolute delight to watch him in his role. And it's just great. Maybe sometime I'll have a movie night where I show it or something in my Discord server. I watched The Rise of Darkrai 2 once when it was on, like, TV, and I was convinced that, like, Darkrai was going to have legs in the game, and imagine my surprise when I just, like, get the game, I find Darkrai, and, like, he's legless, and I'm like, where's his legs? I want his legs back. He looks good with legs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Pokemon that are able to float and all of that, but, like, give me legs. What's on the menu? Legs. Legs is what's on the menu. You're going to have to talk to me like I'm 5. What does isekai mean? Yeah, I'm thinking that perhaps for my birthday, like, maybe in April, I can start having movie nights where I show some of my favorite childhood movies. So Power Rangers, definitely Tron Legacy, top favorite. Isekai is where the protagonist is transported to another world. I don't think I've seen any anime like that. I know I live under an anime rock, and I know I keep saying, oh, I should check it out, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I just know I'm gonna forget to check it out. And if I don't forget to check it out, I'll watch, like, probably one episode, think to myself, I should watch more of this later, and then I don't watch more of it later. It's just terminal foregore disease. I remember when I was a kid, though, I used to watch, Yu-Gi-Oh! On Cartoon Network, and I loved that. I would buy the cards, I wouldn't play with them, but I would collect the cards because I liked to look at them. And one of my most prized cards, that I do not have anymore, regretfully, was a type of Dark Magician card where he was different colors than the typical Dark Magician that y'all are used to. He had green skin, yellow hair, I think, and the accents on his suit were red. And I remember when I was like a little kid, I had like a notebook or something that I wrote a whole fanfic about that dark magician coming to life and living in the real world or something. Like just coming out of his card, learning he was owned by a kid, and learning to adapt to the real world. I do not have that story anymore, and I don't remember much else about it, but I just remember that that is how much I loved that card, and I don't know what happened to it, but it just vanished one day. I do hope that maybe I can get another. I hope I don't have to spend too much for a card like that. I just want one. Because I don't know if I've told y'all this before, but I keep a couple of cards with me in my wallet as, like, good luck charms. One of which is, the Egyptian Mew card that was given out, like, in the theaters for the premiere of the first Pokemon movie. I have that. I take good care of it. It's only the tiniest bit wrinkled, but it doesn't matter anyway because I'm not giving it up or selling it to anyone. It's my card. I can treat it how I want. Fuck off. And the other card that I have is a holographic, regularly colored Dark Magician card. And as much as I like that card, I just really want my green boy back. Kitty, get out of the door. Get out of the door, Kitty. Alright, time to check out what the traveling merchant is selling. Hello, Katie. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you here, as always. Oh, this. Okay. So, before we proceed in this cutscene, I need to give a trigger warning. This scene contains mentions of suicide. So, yeah, suicide, self-hate, things like that. If these are topics that trigger you, I recommend muting the screen, muting the stream, and maybe just, like, scrolling away from the screen, keeping your eyes on the chat only, so that you know when the scene is over and it's safe for you to return. With that done, let's proceed. Mark. I'm sorry. My life. It's a pathetic joke. Look at me. Why do I even try? I'm too small and stupid to take control of my life. I'm just a piece of soiled garbage flittering in the wind. I've been coming here often lately, looking down. Here's a chance to finally take control of my life. These cliffs. But I'm just too scared, too anxious, just like always. Mark, all I do is work, sleep, and drink to dull the feelings of self-hatred. Why should I even go on? Tell me. Tell me why I shouldn't roll off this cliff right now. And these are all the different options. if I remember correctly, this one is the worst one to choose, and this one is the best one to choose. So if you're ever playing Stardew Valley and you encounter this cutscene, remember, it's the one about Jas. You're right. Jas. Ugh, God. I'm a horrible, selfish person. Now I feel even worse. Mark? I think you should take me to the hospital now. I've pumped his stomach and rehydrated his body. He's going to be okay. It's good that you brought him in, though. Too much alcohol is terrible for the body, but right now I'm most worried about his mental health. When he comes to, I'll have a chat with him about his treatment options. I know an excellent counselor in Zuzu City. Life can be painful sometimes, but there's always hope for a better future. You've got to believe in that. And now we can go shopping. I thought I would try to, like, lighten up the mood a bit after that. Alright, let's see. I could probably use an apple. And I don't really... well... I'll get one rare seed. And I also want to check out, Robin's shop, the carpenter shop. A shop, please. Telephone would be pretty useful. No need for a calendar. Oh, piggy bank recipe. Oh, but it's so expensive. Yeah, autumn's right around the corner. I need to save as much money as I can. I'll get that piggy bank recipe some other time. In the meantime, although there's not much time left in the day, perhaps I ought to go mining, get myself some more copper, so I can upgrade more tools. Pick a pretty flower. Pick a pretty flower. Yeah, it was quite something, but it's all a part of his character arc. Let's go here. I need more copper. Ah, shit! I didn't pay attention to my energy. Oh well. I should be fine now. I may not be fine tomorrow, but I'll be fine for now. And that's all that matters. It is time for crab. What did I tell you? Time for crab. You bugs leave me alone, and I will leave you alone. Where's all the copper at? There's some. Some of that. Why is copper so hard to find all of a sudden? It's supposed to be everywhere in these levels. None down there either. Well, if there's no copper, I guess I'll just try to find a way down. Because you never know, maybe the next floor will have more copper. Or it could have slimes. I can sell that, I already have one of those. Oh, you'll all also be delighted to know that I am currently working on making sure that the chatbot I had in mind is going to be able to work soon. I'm implementing, like, on-stream currencies that people can use to redeem certain rewards or perks on stream. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do a bunch of other stuff too, so look forward to that. I promise I will make a video explaining, like, all the live stream perks and such when the time comes, when it's, like, actually working. Because I remember I introduced Mecha a long time ago, and I haven't been able to implement him yet, and I feel bad, and I'm like, I really want to get Mecha working before February is over, so I'm going to focus on that. And honestly, watching a bunch of other people stream is what has been encouraging me to do this the most. However, I do have a favor to ask. If any of you are familiar with the... Oh, what's that bot called again? There was a type of bot I was doing research on last night, and it seemed like the best option for live streaming, but I haven't been able to find a download link for it everywhere since it's been, like, discontinued by the creators, but the program still says it should work. What's it called? It's called... Fussbot. Yeah, Fussbot. I did research on it last night, and it seemed like it would be the best option for me to work with, but I haven't been able to find a way to download Fussbot. And I would like to be able to find a way to download and use Fussbot, because, in my opinion, it seems easier to work with than Streamlabs. So, I'm hoping to be able to find a way to use that, but if Streamlabs is what I have to use, then Streamlabs is just what I'm gonna use, even if I really don't want to. I gotta use what I gotta use. Keep this. Keep the crab. Cat, go to bed. Shane. Hey. Oh, man. How do I say this? I'm really sorry about what happened at the cliffs. That was embarrassing. I'm glad I was there to help. You needed a serious wake-up call. I'm just happy you're still here. Boink! Wow, it was that serious, huh? I can hardly remember. I've decided I want to see a therapist. Harvey got me in touch with a colleague of his. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for taking care of me, and I want you to know that I'm going to take things a little more seriously from now on. I don't want to be a burden on anyone. Congration, he getting help. I thought it would be fun to send you a letter. I don't really know what to write, though. Here, I've enclosed a treat for you. Don't tell anyone, but I snagged this from the back room of Jojamar ages ago. Okay, see you soon, Shane. You could have just given this to me, Shane. Keep the starfruit. And more peppers. Ooh, gold pepper. Plenty of peppers to give him now. Also, seeing as we're in, like, the tail end of summer, I'm not too concerned about losing the blueberries, especially since we can't harvest anymore anyway. Anything that says it has 1 day left, I'll go ahead and water. But anything else, I'm not going to bother watering because tomorrow is the last day of summer. Yay me! That starfruit really came in just in time. I had to keep the gold corn. I think. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I still need golden corn for the quality crops. I probably ought to keep the golden pepper in there. Just in case. Alright, so I don't have very much energy today. So maybe I'll go fishing. Fishing doesn't take up much energy. And I got a mod that makes fishing easier, too. So perhaps I will head to the river and do some fishing today. Get myself some quick gold. Eh. Me. Fish in your village earlier today. Was that an Animal Crossing or some other game? I would like to be able to catch something other than chubs and minnows, please. Thank you. At some point, I'm hoping to be able to live stream Animal Crossing and some other Switch games. I have times planned for when I'm gonna do that, and I will save talking about that for when I actually announce it. Just consider this like a yes, I'm still planning on doing this. I remember the first time I ever went fishing with my dad. I think it was at a place called Lake Atlanta in Arkansas, and we caught so many bluegills that we were able to bring them home and fry them up for dinner. It was awesome. I do still have pictures from that fishing trip, but seeing as it's, you know, me before I knew I was trans when I was still an egg, those are photos that I would rather not share. I apologize, 8, I do not get the reference. Alright, seeing as my energy is super low now, I think that's enough fishing for today. Yeah, I was super proud of being able to catch fish, and I think this year, now that I have a state ID with my actual name on it instead of my dead name, I should be able to sign up for a fishing license of my very own that does not have my dead name on it. I want to keep the rainbow trout. I will sell everything else except for the chub. I will... Yeah, sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Maybe keep the trash for when I get, like, a recycling machine. Keep the rainbow trout so I can breed it later on, and get the chub. You need to go to field research. It's been a while since I've gone fishing in Animal Crossing, so I don't remember all of the fish puns. I apologize. Alright, chub goes here. Your Waluigi is showing. I love going swimming in lakes. There's a lake that my family and I like to go to every summer here in Minnesota. Literally just called Big Lake Beach. And it's a nice man-made sandy beach where people can come and, like, picnic, cook their own food on the grills there. It's a great place for parties. I had a party there last summer to celebrate getting 50,000 subscribers, and it was graduation themed, because for those of you who don't know, I never graduated high school. I dropped out in my senior year, but that's a story for another video. Alright, yes, this. Also, fun little thing about Stardew Valley. You click the moon too many times, it gets mad. The only thing I wish is that it would get the face of the Meatball Man. Can somebody make a mod where the face of the moon turns into the face of Meatball Man? Tonight at around 10 o'clock p.m., a rare and beautiful event will take place. The Moonlight Jellies will be passing by Pelican Town on their long journey south for the winter. We're all gathering at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this. I do not want to miss this. This is my favorite thing in Stardew Valley ever. The music for it is just gorgeous. I hope to be able to use the music on my channel at some point, to be honest. Can't wait for you all to hear it. No need to water any crops today. They're all gonna die tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the first day of autumn. The only ones that really need to be watered that are gonna last into autumn is gonna be the corn. Pet the cat. Water the cat. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't feel like I particularly want these corns here anymore, so I can just destroy them instead. This should be more than enough corn for me. I wonder if I can give Shane gifts today. Yes! I'll put these mushrooms away and get ready to give to Shane. There. Yeah, I don't know whoever said that in order to be successful in life, you have to graduate, like, high school and college and stuff. Whoever said that is full of a bunch of hooey. Where is Shane, anyway? Oh, he's home. I guess he has today off of work. Actually, I didn't even use the scythe on the corn. The scythe would have no effect. I pickaxed the corn. Yeah, I gotta wait 20 in-game minutes, which is just like 20 seconds. By the way, while y'all are here, what do you think of the animations that are up at the top? I figured that they would be a little more engaging and cute than just like still images. Oh, cutscene. Hi, Shane. You look unusually happy today. You're right. I haven't felt this light since I was a kid. Let me guess. Gus had a clearance sale on canned beer? Good one. No, actually, I've been drinking sparkling water instead of beer, and I feel great. You know, I sometimes forget that I really do have friends, people that care about me. And it's okay for me to rely on them. It doesn't make me weak. He looks sharp. See ya, 8. Have a nice dinner. Bye, Jess. I've got something for you. These are real bunny jewel slippers. But these are so expensive. How did you afford them? I've cut back on an expensive habit. I have a lot more spending money now. Okay. Jess, I'm sorry about what happened before. I said some stuff that really hurt you, and I should have never let you hear that from me. When I said those things, it's not because I wanted to leave you or hurt you. It's not your fault. I wasn't feeling well because, my head is sick, and it makes me feel sad and tired a lot, and... Sorry, I barely understand it myself. It's hard for me to explain, but I'll tell you all about it when you want me to, okay? Right now, I just need you to know that I'm working hard to get better. And it's okay if you're sad or scared or mad at me. Take as long as you need to feel how you feel. I'm not going anywhere, Squirt. I'm gonna work extra hard to be here for you. Jess? You okay? Aww. It's okay, just let it out. Do you want to put on your new bunny jewel slippers? Yes, please. And right into another cutscene, okay. Uncle Shane's in the barn. He said to tell you he wants to show you something. That should do it. It's the perfect home for you hens. We'll have the best eggs in the whole valley. Fresh and healthy with rich golden yolks. Not like those pale, sickly Joja eggs. You know, Charlie, I was thinking. A guy like me is always teetering on the edge of despair. Know what I mean? But you and the other hens are going to keep me upright from now on. I know it. What's wrong? Too much pressure? Jas, when did you get into a different outfit? Hey, Mark. So what do you think? My special blue hens. I've been raising them in secret for the last few months. Well, I won't be living here forever, and I wanted to pass something on to Jas. I've been teaching her how to care for them. I want to feel like I'm not just a leech on the world. I want to contribute somehow, even in a small way like this. And now I can buy blue chickens once I have a coop. But first things first. Oh, Shane! You're the best. Thanks, Mark. I can't wait for tonight. The jellies are always... I don't know, they make me feel stuff. Seeing them's like a reminder that we're tiny and insignificant, but that's not a bad thing. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, see you at the beach tonight? Microwave pizza. What if that was just my response? Just like him asking me to be on a date with him at the beach tonight or something, and I'm just like, microwave pizza. Any fictional characters I hate? I'm gonna have to think on that one. What's the... Iron bar, gold bar, and refined quartz. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make stuff like that for a while. But I can get started making some copper bars. My roommate and I recently went to a very big Asian market, and I was able to find some pork buns there, like bao buns, and I'm probably gonna have some of those for my dinner tonight. I might also cook up, like, a little bit of rice and an egg and have that alongside it. But y'all talking about food is making me hungry. And Crow scared off. Good work. And the traveling merchant is here, so I may go see her. The wheat, duck mayo, cherry sapling, That's not a house plant. Nah, I should probably save up for buying the first coop or barn or something. How much is a coop, I wonder? And what do I need to build it? Because I need to give Robin the building supplies in order for her to be like, yeah, I can build this for you. Kind of stupid, in my opinion. Like, you're a carpenter. I'm supposed to pay you to get the materials. Not just the materials, but, like, your surface. But, like, that's what I'm paying you for. I don't pay you to take my stuff. Alright, I need 300 wood and 100 stone and 4,000 gold. Perhaps some other time. I do need to save up for those autumn seeds. You know what I think would be funny? I think it would be funny if, like, ice cream was only temporary in your, inventory. Like, you can keep it in the fridge as long as you want, but if it's kept in a chest or in your pockets too long, eventually it just turns into milk. I think that would be very funny. Maybe I can do some more fishing. Yeah, I don't know how you're eating sparkling water, but damn, dude, you're sure doing it. As interesting of a thought as that is, Fluffy, nobody was talking about that? That just seemed to come out of nowhere. I would appreciate it a lot if y'all could keep your conversations on the topic of either the stream itself or, like, what I am talking about within the stream. I know a certain commenter that I'm going to discuss in my next video who had tried to use the live chat as their own personal, like, DMs with someone, and let's just say it did not go well for them. I've had mochi ice cream, it's good. Hello, 8. Yeah, exactly, Katie, and even then you only mentioned Spinel a long time back, so that diamond thing really came out of nowhere. 7 p.m., just a few more in-game hours until the jellyfish thing. It's okay, Fluffy. Actually, I might implement that into the live chat rules as well. So, thank you for reminding me to do that, actually. Two more in-game hours. Hello, Moonstar. Welcome to the stream. Time for me to start heading to the beach. Let me in. And I'll just wait 10 more seconds, because they won't let me in 10 seconds early. Let me in. I'll just get one thing. Where is my husband? The jellies were here a year ago, and they'll be back again a year from now. Nature is amazing. I hope there are babies this year. Alright, I hope y'all are ready for the best music track in the game. I'm gonna stay completely silent for it just because I love it so much. Glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. And that's my favorite song in Stardew Valley. I'll keep one riverfish. I have a better rainbow trout. I'll keep that bream and sell these. That up. Put in those. Put away the fish. Can this go in there? No, I think it goes in the outdoor one. And with that, we have reached the end of summer in Stardew Valley. Now, I'm gonna let y'all have a choice here. Would you rather I, play through the first day of autumn now, or do you want to save autumn for the next stream? I'm gonna give y'all like a minute or so to make a decision. Because I'm fine with either or. Alright, that's one vote that says save it. Save it. Alright. Well, it looks to me like saving it is probably going to be the best decision, so I'm going to go ahead and click OK, make sure the game is saved here, just like so. Pull up the pause menu immediately. And that is it for this Stardew Sunday stream. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to leave a like on the video, and please, please, please leave a comment on the video as soon as you are able to. I always give hearts to comments that are left within the first 24 hours of a video or live stream being up. If you have not already subscribed, please be sure to click the subscribe button. If you would like a shout out on my live streams, please be sure to click the blue join button next to the subscribe button. And I would like to give a shout out to my stellar supporters, who are That Hamish Dude and Imagineverse Studios. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out, and take good care of yourselves.